You tell yourself this time will be different. You're ready, determined, and committed. You brace yourself for the next craving, swearing you will not cave. You grit your teeth and hold on tight. And then it hits. The pull, the tension, the overwhelming need. And before you even realize it, that habit wins again. So you beat yourself up. You tell yourself you need more discipline, more control, and more willpower. But what if I told you willpower is the wrong tool for the job? I'm Dr. Laurie Marbas, a board-certified family and lifestyle medicine physician. I have helped thousands of patients break free from the habits that were sabotaging their health, and not by giving them more rules, but by teaching them how to rewire the real drivers behind these habits. Most people think breaking a habit means resisting it, but that's not how the brain works. The real reason you keep falling back into old patterns, you haven't rewired the craving. Until you change the craving itself, you'll always feel like you're fighting a battle you can't win. Let me explain. So first of all, we've all heard, right, that the habits follow a loop. The cue, the response, and the reward. But neuroscience shows us that that's a little bit incomplete. The real loop is cue, craving, then response, then the reward. It's the craving, right, that really makes the habit automatic. The moment your brain sees the cue, it doesn't just notice it, it anticipates the reward. That anticipation releases dopamine before you even act. You're not craving the cookie, you're craving the anticipation of the cookie. And that's why these cravings feel so powerful, sometimes even stronger than the reward itself. That's why a smoker craves a cigarette even when they hate the taste. That's why a gambler keeps playing even when they keep losing. The craving is what we describe as a prediction error. Your brain expects something, then, when it doesn't get it, it creates a discomfort, and that tension is the craving. And this is why resisting doesn't work, because craving isn't just a thought, it's a neurological urge your brain is wired to complete. So what do you do instead? You break the loop by going to the source. First, we interrupt the cue, right? So if you've always reached for junk food at night, change your evening routine. If scrolling happens the moment you pick up your phone, move the apps. No cue, no craving. Second, reduce the craving with awareness. Try what we describe as urge surfing. So when a craving hits, pause, observe it, rate it, breathe. Don't react, just ride the wave. You'll see it fades without action. Third, rewire the association. You can retrain your brain to expect a different reward. Stress doesn't have to mean snacking. It can mean deep breathing. Coffee doesn't have to equal a cigarette. It can be paired with stretching or a walk. Fourth, you want to add friction. Make the habit harder to complete. Move the snacks. Log out of the apps. Put your phone in another room. That tiny pause is all you need to choose differently. Fifth, change the meaning of the craving. So instead of saying, I need sugar, ask, what am I really missing? Maybe it's nourishment, maybe it's rest, maybe it's connection. Finally, focus on identity. Don't just say, I'm trying to quit. Say, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not a smoker. I'm someone who eats in a way that heals me. I'm someone who uses my time intentionally. Because identity creates alignment, and alignment makes change feel effortless. You don't have to fight cravings, you need to understand them. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to finally break the habits that are keeping you stuck, I'd love to invite you to my free webinar, How to Lose Weight Effortlessly Without Dieting, Willpower, or Counting Calories. Inside, I'll show you 3 secrets: why trying harder never works and what to do instead, why you're not broken, you just haven't used this method yet, and the hidden force controlling your habits and how to flip it into your favor. You are not at the mercy of your cravings. You are a habit healer, and you are just one healing habit away.